guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dariana, aka Not Her Time, aka your trading bestie. And today is another trading journey chat. I want to talk about joy and happiness and its effects on our long-term success in our trading journey. Having joy on your trading journey is essential for long-term success because you're not going to persevere through the hardship if you're not essentially getting some type of joy or happiness or fulfillment from being on your trading journey, especially with something like trading where profits are not guaranteed, and starting out you're probably going to be losing more money than you're gaining, which is not fun and doesn't make people happy. I would just like to point out that it's not really about the outcome. Without going through a process, the outcome is not as meaningful. Think about the people that we look up to in the trading space. We look up to them and value them not because of the wealth or success that they gained, but the process of how they gained that success. We especially value people who came from nothing and made something of themselves. We don't just like them because they're successful or wealthy. We like them because of where they started, who they became as people, and what they did to get to where they are now. Also, y'all, just as a side note, profitability is not like a one and done type outcome. And this kind of does lead into my next point. Okay, the journey essentially becomes your whole life. It's something that we have to maintain consistently. There are things we're going to have to continue doing in our daily lives almost every day in order to maintain profitability. When you're truly passionate about something and you really want something, you are willing to do anything it takes to get that outcome. Essentially, everything that you do to accomplish your goal becomes your lifestyle now. There is a certain level of discipline needed to adopt the good habits and keep the good habits that are going to keep you on track to achieving your goal. And if you're not happy doing those consistent things, then you're not creating a sustainable life for yourself. There has to be some type of satisfaction that you have to get from pursuing the goal. You won't always feel like doing what you have to do, but if you don't get any satisfaction from sacrificing what you feel like doing for doing what you should be doing, then how likely is it you're going to stick to the plan to get to where you need to get to long term? That's why I'm saying it's very essential for some level of joy or happiness to come from the journey, whether it's before, during the action, during, or after. It's like me waking up for London session. You know, I may not always enjoy going to bed at 6 o'clock or necessarily waking up at 3 in the morning, but I enjoy trading. I enjoy having time to focus on my trading session, and I always feel happier when I do those things. If I do not wake up, if I'm missing my session and I'm not getting a chance to trade, I'm not happy. That happiness I get after I show up to the session, after I can be like, okay, I woke up, I traded, I'm happy. That's the joy that I get from my journey. That's going to keep me going to bed at 6 p.m. on a good day and waking up at 3 in the morning so I could trade London session and maintain everything else I gotta do in life. You could tell if you're experiencing joy on your journey when you feel a sense of alignment from pursuing the goal. I really do believe that I'm probably going to be trading till I'm like 80 years old, like not gonna lie, because I actually do enjoy it. I just have a feeling in my heart that trading is something meant for me to pursue because it aligned me with another goal that I already had. A little bit backstory on me. When I was in middle school, that's when I decided I wanted to have a YouTube channel. But the reason why I wanted one was because I was quiet and shy. I have plenty of things to say and things in my mind that I could have talked about, but I just didn't because, you know, oh, nobody can hear me anyway, so I'm just not gonna say anything at all. Fast forward through high school, I had that desire to have a YouTube channel, but there wasn't anything in my life at the time that was worth making a whole YouTube channel about that I would want to talk about every single video. This is where the alignment comes in. It wasn't until 2020 when I was like, you know what, I'm going to pursue trading. And then that year after, I started trading. So 2021, when I started thinking about my other goals, because 2021 I was thinking, okay, I'm pursuing trading and it's hard, but I'm making progress. Therefore, I should be able to make progress in every single one of my other goals. That was like my mindset. That's when I started thinking about YouTube again. Like, okay, maybe I could actually like start one and like actually post on it. If you told me in middle school or high school that when I did start my channel, it was going to be a trading channel or like a trading journey channel, and I was going to document me being a trader and like all that type of stuff, I would have been like, what are you talking about? What even is that? It's the fact that when I started trading, it aligned me with another goal that I had already had. The way that trading has aligned me with a long-term desire that I've already had since childhood, that's joy right there. I felt joy and I'm experiencing alignment, and that is fulfilling to me. When you feel a strong energy in your life, like a strong pull towards something, or like a strong, like you just know, like I have to do this, like there's no way that I'm not going to pursue this, there's no way I'm not doing this. That's alignment. When your journey is invoking positive change in your life, you know you're in alignment. It's gradual, y'all. Mind you, I started trading in 2020, so this is all over a span of almost 5 years now. When I started trading, I started to become more disciplined, especially as I got older. Like I have to go to bed on time because I need to get up. I need a strong mindset when I'm trading. Even now in the more recent years, like let me start eating healthier because I need to take care of myself for charts. When you start to see yourself make positive change in your life that maybe before is hard to make at first, but you just do it anyway and you actually start sticking to it, that's how you know you're doing something that's in alignment. Now, if you listen to all that and you feel, okay, I don't relate, you know, I don't think I'm finding joy in my trading journey, maybe you should reevaluate your path. If you pick a path and you don't enjoy it at all, you should probably reevaluate your path. Like I said earlier, we may not always feel like doing what we have to do, but once you actually do it, you get that satisfaction and you get that joy from knowing you did what you needed to do. If you're not even getting that satisfaction after the fact, like after you do what you need to do, after you do your review, taking losses, you know, nobody's really happy after a loss, but at least you showed up. Happy that you followed your plan, happy that you're progressing. If you're not even getting that, if you're always thinking like, bro, like I'm done with this, like you're always fed up, maybe it's not for you. While yes, we do get fed up on the journey, because trust me, I know at the end of the day, you know, whether I'm on a terrible losing streak, terrible winning streak, break even phase for like 6 months, I don't care. As long as I'm trading, as long as I'm showing up to my session, what more can I ask for? As long as I'm getting opportunity to progress, what more can I ask for? I'm grateful for that. But if you're second guessing that feeling, if you're second guessing if this is for you, you know, maybe there's something else out there for you that's going to bring you joy and happiness. Like I said before, like, you know something is for you when your mood kind of decreases when you're not pursuing it. Let's say you're on your journey, you know it's for you, you're in alignment, you know you can feel more joy. Okay, community, y'all. Community. We are still, even today, social creatures. We enjoy feeling like we're part of the pack. I have a boyfriend that trades as well, and we both started trading in 2020. Always talking about trading, that was all we talked about, and it was fun. It's always funny too. It was like, you know, comparing what the charts did, like, oh, this is where my setup was, and he's showing me, oh, this is where my setup was. It's like, oh my gosh, did you see that news? Or like, oh my gosh, it's NFP week. Or even in the Discord, like, I've been seeing people in Discords that I'm in, like, they are funny, bro. Like, when they be taking the same setup, like, they take the same setup, and then they all, like, in the chat, like, kind of feeling that same emotion. Or if they hit TP, they send in the memes, they send in the gifs, like, everybody turning up. It's like, just makes it fun, it makes it enjoyable. And you can find that community, you'll probably get some level of joy. As long as it doesn't interfere with your performance in the market and your analysis on what you got going on, definitely find that community that you could bond with when it comes to trading. Finding balance on your journey, okay? That right there can already bring so much more happiness into your life. I mean, nobody wants to do one thing 24 hours out the day. Like, maybe in the beginning, but after a while, once you start doing this for like 3, 4, 5, 6 years, you need hobbies. Speaking from personal experience, y'all, whenever I lean too far in one direction, whether I'm like kind of falling off, not waking up, sometimes, you know, I'll get too into a game, or I'll just be too into like an anime or something, and I'm watching it all the time, not making time to pursue and actively dedicate myself to my trading goals. That's when I start to feel, like I mentioned earlier, not in alignment, something's not right, mood starts to decrease, because it's like, you know, I do enjoy playing this game, but like my personal satisfaction in life is kind of declining. But then when you lean too far onto the trading side and you're always looking at charts, you're always trying to take trades to the point where you're over trading, or, you know, you're starting to get fed up, like it starts to wear on your mental a little bit, like, oh, I'm not seeing the results I want, you know, this is getting too much, and you're just leaning so heavy onto it. It's just, then you start to get a little bit sad as well. You kind of have to find your balance between locking in on trading and also taking time to nurture your mental health, you know, nurture your relationships as well. Y'all, trust me, I made a whole video about maintaining relationships on your trading journey. It's hard. It's so easy to like fully dive into the church, like log in, like I'm not worried about nothing else. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to do anything else. It's so easy to fall into that mindset. After too long, it may start to wear down your happiness on the journey. I mean, it's true. We do sacrifice other parts of our lives to pursue these goals. I noticed that when you do take the time to take a break from trading, to take a break from the back testing, and you take the time to spend time with the people you love, to pick up that hobby or that game that you love that brings you that comfort, you start to realize the deeper reasons on why the journey is so important. When you are intentional about having balance between trading and your personal life, it brings that perspective. You get to find that deeper reason that's going to really fuel your why and really keep you persevering on the journey. Finding joy on your journey is not just about being happy, but it's also about gaining clarity on why you can and will persevere in this field. It inspires you to grow, and it creates alignment in your life.